talk about the system that changed everything in my business. I call it the Photography Path to Profit, and it's built around 3 core elements. 3 things that work together to help you attract the right people, get them to book, and deliver an experience that keeps your calendar full and your heart happy. Here's the visual I want you to picture. A wheel with 3 parts: intent-based marketing, a website that converts, and an exceptional client experience. And right in the center is your ideal client, because that's the heart of it all. You're not building this for just anyone. You're building it for the kind of client who lights you up, values what you do, and happily pays your rates. Let's break it down. Intent-based marketing. This is the first part of the wheel, and honestly, it's where everything started to shift for me. Most of us are taught interruptive marketing, posting on Instagram and hoping someone scrolling in line at Target will suddenly stop, be blown away, and inquire. It's possible, but it's not reliable. Intent-based marketing is different. It's when someone is already looking for what you offer and you show up right when they need you. Think Google Ads, SEO, directory searches. When someone types family photographer near me into Google, they're not just browsing, they're ready. Last year, my SEO was dialed in and I ran Google Ads consistently. And here's what happened. 149 inquiries, 77 bookings. No chasing, no awkward DMs, just aligned, excited clients who were ready to go. And here's the thing, I used to believe what so many photographers do. Google Ads are too expensive. They're too technical. They're only for big studios. I was wrong. They've been one of the most affordable and efficient ways to get in front of quality leads. Next up is your website. Your site should work for you. It's not just a digital portfolio, it's your storefront, your welcome mat, your booking assistant, and your first impression. I can't tell you how many photographers have beautiful work buried inside confusing navigation, call to action buttons that don't stand out, or branding that doesn't clearly tell the story of what a client can expect when booking with you. Here's what I ask my students all the time. When's the last time you looked at your site like a client? Not like the proud artist who built it, but like a tired mom holding a toddler trying to book someone she can trust to make it easy. Your website should have clear navigation, obvious next steps with CTA buttons, reflect your brand's tone and visuals, and show your best work, not all your work. When your marketing drives people to a strong site, that's when bookings get easier. And finally, the third part of the wheel, an exceptional client experience. This isn't just about being friendly or over-delivering. It's about creating systems so people know what to expect, feel taken care of from the very first message, and walk away saying, "That was so easy." I once heard a boudoir photographer talking about how her studio flooded just before opening. She thought it was a disaster, but during the 6 weeks it took to clean it up, she used that time to map out every touch point in her client journey. Emails, questions, confirmations, everything. That stuck with me, because when I did the same thing, everything changed. I wasn't scrambling to answer emails. I wasn't second guessing what to say. I had templates, systems, a process. Clients felt cared for. I felt confident and prepared. And best of all, it didn't feel cold or robotic. It felt seamless. That's what I mean by exceptional, not perfect, prepared. You don't have to reinvent the wheel every time. You just need a strong one. Because James Clear says in Atomic Habits, you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. And those systems, they're what make all the difference. Let's talk about one of the most important pieces of building a business that actually feels good to run. Your ideal client, not the person you think you have to book, not whoever shows up in your DMs, not the "I'll take whatever I can get" client. I'm talking about the clients who light you up, the ones who trust your process, value your work, and pay your prices without hesitation. Now, your ideal client is going to look different than mine. We all have different strengths, preferences, and personalities. That's what makes your business yours. But here's what all ideal clients have in common. They see the value in what you do, and they're willing to pay for it. They're not looking for the cheapest option, they're looking for the right fit. And the best way to reach these clients, you know it, intent-based marketing. This is how you show up in front of people who are already searching for what you offer and not just scrolling by, but actively looking for a photographer like you. Let's go a little deeper into defining who your ideal client really is. The mistake I see most photographers make, they try to market to everyone. But here's the if you're trying to attract everyone, you're resonating with no one. So here's what I want you to ask yourself. Who are you best suited to photograph? Really? Get honest. What type of session do you do best? What season of life do you relate to most? What kind of energy do you love working with? Do you love laid-back, adventurous families who are fine with grass strains and crooked ponytails? Or do you thrive in clean, modern studio setups where everything is beautifully styled? Do you like a high-energy, chaotic session with kids running around, or quiet, thoughtful moments with just one person in front of your lens? They see the value in what you do, and they're willing to pay for it. There's no wrong answer, but knowing this makes everything else easier because you can stop chasing everyone and start attracting the people who already want what you offer. Let me give you an example from my own business. When I first started photographing newborns, I set up my business to offer lifestyle and posed sessions separately because that's what everyone else seemed to be doing. But it never felt quite right to me. It felt clunky and disconnected. So I decided to follow my gut. I restructured my newborn sessions to include both lifestyle and posed in the same shoot, or just lifestyle if that's what the client preferred. And here's what even when people booked a pose session, we always ended up doing lifestyle photos too, because it naturally takes time for the baby to fall asleep and settle into those posed positions. By embracing that blend and building it into my process, I could actually charge more. It felt better, it flowed better, and it attracted the kinds of clients who loved both the natural moments and the polished portrait. So if you've been trying to force your business into a mold that doesn't fit, maybe it's time to lean into what already feels good and works for you. That's where the magic happens. Here's the key takeaway. Don't market to everyone, market to the people who already want what you offer. Because when your work reflects what you love, you attract clients who love it too.